After 60, the single biggest factor that silently controls how you feel every day. How much energy you have left, how fast you age, how well your brain functions, how well your sleep restores you, how strong your immune system responds, how efficiently your metabolism performs, and how long you live gracefully without chronic discomfort is your digestion. And most older Americans underestimate just how much digestion declines with age because nobody teaches this in school. Nobody teaches this in the health system. Nobody talks about natural aging effects inside your gut microbiome. Nobody talks about the loss of stomach acid. Nobody explains how stress chemically ages digestion faster. Nobody tells seniors how slowly food actually moves inside after 60. Nobody explains motility decline. Nobody explains weakened absorption. Nobody explains enzyme decline. Nobody explains why bloating becomes so normalized. And by the time a senior notices something feels off, digestion damage has been happening quietly for years. So today this message is for American men and women over 60 who want to naturally improve digestion in a simple, gentle, daily, easy, non-medical, non-pharmaceutical, low-effort, high-impact, long-life sustaining way that actually makes sense. That is realistic, that is doable, that does not require supplements unless necessary. And that matches natural biological aging instead of fighting against nature. Because after 60, digestion is not about eating less food. It is about eating smarter food, eating at smarter times, eating in smarter combinations, moving smarter, hydrating smarter, breathing smarter, and making small, consistent lifestyle habits that gently but dramatically restore digestion function using the biology you already have, without extreme diets, without starving, without trendy expectations, without punishing discipline, without complicated tracking, without expensive protocols, and without gimmicks. The first step to improving digestion after 60 naturally is understanding that stomach acid is not your enemy. Low stomach acid is the silent root cause of indigestion, acid reflux, gas, bloating, slow digestion, nutrient deficiencies, an improper breakdown of protein. And most Americans over 60 actually have low acid, yet think they have high acid because the reflux sensation tricks people. So instead of suppressing acid at older age, you usually need to support acid production naturally by slow eating, chewing food long, reducing ice-cold drinking during meals, and adding natural acid boosters like lemon water before meals or apple cider vinegar diluted in water before meals, which gently supports your internal digestion fire. Not in a supplement hype way, but in a real biology restoring way. The second major step is fiber diversity, and this matters more than fiber quantity because the American senior gut microbiome responds to diversity, like a fertilizer and probiotic stimulation system. And after 60, the microbiome shrinks, weakens, and loses strain diversity because most older adults repeat the same 6 to 9 foods daily, which starves microbial diversity. So digestion naturally weakens, but this can be restored naturally by simply rotating more whole plant food categories weekly, such as nuts, fruits, leafy greens, seeds, beans, lentils, oats, chia, flax, berries, root vegetables, and resistant starch foods which feed good bacteria that keep your gut stable, inflammation low, immunity active, bowel movements regular, mental mood stable, and food breakdown efficient. The third silent, natural factor in digestion improvement after 60 is posture and motion. Walking is good, but slow, deep diaphragmatic core posture-based movement 5 to 7 minutes. After meals is scientifically more powerful for older adults because it stimulates peristalsis, supports motility, reduces gas buildup, reduces fermentation stagnation, increases circulation to abdominal organs, and helps blood sugar control, which directly influences gut inflammation response. The fourth major correction is hydration timing, because most older adults drink water incorrectly. They drink large water amounts with meals which dilutes digestive acid and enzymes, or they drink too little water daily, which makes stools slow, dry, sticky, and painful to pass. So natural digestion optimization after 60 requires sipping water spread evenly through the day, not chugging water in random large bursts, and especially hydrating deeply between meals, not during meals. The fifth factor is nervous system speed control. And yes, this is digestion. Because if the brain is in fight or flight sympathetic stress mode, digestion automatically shuts down or slows dramatically. And America, after 60, experiences major emotional stress because of retirement, identity changes, loneliness, financial fear, loss of purpose, decreased social stimulation, loss of youth identity, and quiet subconscious stress that the brain suppresses but the gut never hides. Because the gut is your second brain, with more serotonin activity than your actual brain. So digestion is heavily controlled by emotional state, and this is where slow breathing, gentle evening routine, nature exposure, sunshine, morning exposure, and slow, mindful chewing genuinely rebuild digestion naturally without medicine. After 60, digestion is also influenced by blood flow quality, not just food quality. Meaning strength training 2x weekly, even very light, like body weight chair squats, wall push-ups, resistance band rows, improves circulation, which improves nutrient delivery, which improves cell healing, which improves gut lining, barrier integrity. Another major factor in natural digestion improvement after 60 is choosing meals that are easier to digest, not harder. The older gut prefers simple combinations, warmed foods, cooked vegetables instead of raw extremes, less cold smoothies, less extreme fat overload meals, smaller plates, smaller meals, but more balanced meals, and timing meals earlier in the day, not late at night, because circadian rhythm digestive enzymes are much stronger before sunset, not after. Americans over 60 must also understand protein digestion changes. You still need protein for muscle, but you need protein sources that break down easier, such as eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, collagen-rich soups, lentils, and bone broth, which have amino acids more absorbable. Heavy red meat digestion is slower and more stressful for older stomach acid, so moderation strategy works extremely well. And the final natural digestion advantage after 60 is consistency. Small, daily predictable routines build digestive rhythm like a clock, and your gut heals through pattern, not randomness. When seniors restore digestion naturally, they restore life momentum. They wake up lighter, less bloated, more comfortable, more confident, more mentally steady, with more smooth bowel movements, more stable appetite, more stable blood glucose, more consistent energy, better sleep, recovery, and better cellular repair. This is not only about food. This is about aging with dignity, aging with clarity, aging with comfort, aging with vitality, and choosing to enjoy the next 20 years of life with a digestive system that supports your mind, not a digestive system that hijacks your quality of life silently. So if you are watching this in America, age 60, 65, 70, or older. Do not allow slow digestion to become your normal identity, because it is reversible naturally. And this channel, Golden Wisdom After 60, exists to teach you how to age smarter, not harder. And this video is your reminder that gut health is life health. Gut health is brain health. Gut health is emotional health. Gut health is immune health. Gut health is longevity. And natural digestion restoration is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. After 60, starting today with simple, small, daily adjustments that your future self will thank you for deeply.